Is your to-do list packed with tasks that aren't actually helping you reach your goals? In today's Thrive in 5, I will show you how to identify and eliminate non-essential tasks so you can focus on what really matters. You are listening to the Thrive in 5 podcast with Cindy Gordon. This is your daily dose of productivity, motivation, and success strategies. I am here to turn your big dreams into actionable goals one step at a time. Ready to make the most of the next 5 minutes? Let's dive in. Let's talk about your to-do list. Does it ever feel like you're busy all day long, but you actually don't make any progress? That's because being busy isn't the same as being productive. Often we fill our schedules with non-essential tasks that take up time but don't move us closer to our goal. Today, I'm going to show you how to cut the noise and focus your energy on what truly matters. So we are going to identify those non-essential tasks. The first step is to figure out which tasks on your to-do list are non-essential. These are tasks that don't align with your goals, could be easily delegated or postponed, exist out of a habit but don't really add value. Those are some examples. So I want you to ask yourself, does this task bring me closer to my goals? Or would anything bad happen if I didn't do this? Another question you can ask yourself is this task more about being busy than productive? Here's an example. Reorganizing your desk for the 5th time or spending hours tweaking a presentation that's already good enough might feel productive, but they're not really moving you forward. I want you to use the 80-20 rule. This is a great way to identify where your energy should go. This principle states that 80% of your results should come from 20% of your efforts. So I want you to look at your daily tasks and ask yourself, which 20% of tasks are driving the most of my progress? Which tasks are taking up time but adding little value? I want you to focus on doubling down on those high-impact tasks and consider letting go of the rest. Learning to say no to non-essential tasks often requires some boundary setting. This means learning to say no to tasks, meetings, or commitments that don't align with your priorities. Remember that every time you say yes to something non-essential, you're actually saying no to something more important. Here's a simple way to approach it. If it's not a clear yes, then it's a no. If you're not excited or unsure about taking on a task, it's probably not worth your time. Be polite, but firm, even with yourself. For example, you can say, I'm currently focused on other priorities and can't commit to that right now. I want you to think about automating or delegating where possible. Some tasks may not be essential for you to do, but still need to get done. In these cases, look for opportunities to automate or delegate. For example, use tools to automate repetitive tasks like scheduling or data entry. Delegate administrative tasks to a team member, a virtual assistant, or even a project management app. By freeing up your time on those low-value tasks, you can invest your energy in areas that truly matter. Eliminating non-essential tasks creates space both mentally and physically for you to focus on what really drives your progress. It's not about doing everything, it's about doing the right things. This approach reduces overwhelm, boosts productivity, and helps you stay aligned with your goals. So to recap, here is your action steps to eliminate those non-essential tasks. First, you are going to identify the tasks that are not adding value or aligning with your goals. Next, you're going to use that 80-20 rule to focus on the small number of tasks that drive the most progress. Then, number 3, you are going to set a boundary and say no to commitments that do not serve your priorities. And finally, you are going to automate and delegate repetitive, low-value tasks. By cutting out the noise, you will have more time and energy to dedicate to what truly matters. Start today and watch how much lighter and more productive your days feel. You've got this. Thanks for tuning in to the Thrive in 5 podcast. If you found value in today's episode, I'd love for you to leave a review. It helps more listeners discover the show. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a dose of productivity, motivation, and success tips. And hey, share this episode with a friend that could use a little extra inspiration. Until next time, keep thriving and remember, you've got this.